Hi everyone, welcome back to Sashay Away with Barry. I am here as I promised I would be, and I am late. I know that, but I told you that I probably wouldn't get to it till Sunday, but here I am, gonna talk about RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 3, Episode 1. I don't know what it's titled. Queen of the Hometown? Sure. Favorite things? I don't know. Those were our two runways. So we'll go with one of those and I'll find out and put it in the title of this so you will know what it is from that. But first I want to talk about Drag Race Holland as well, because I did watch the finale of that. We do have a new queen, and that, of course, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it, don't listen. That, of course, is Vanessa Van Cartier. She was not my choice to win, but I did assume that she was going to win when they sent home Kata Minaj last week. I was like, they're just pushing her forward because she should have been on the bottom, not Kata. And that's my thoughts on that. She's a great queen, don't get me wrong. It's amazing. She is a gorgeous trans woman. She was the current reigning Miss Continental until like 2 weeks ago. She was obviously for 2020. And so she's clearly a great queen. So we have her now inducted into the Drag Race Hall of Fame. They don't induct the winners into the Hall of Fame, do they? But she's our next international queen winner. So congratulations to Vanessa Van Cartier. You got a year to reign until there's another season. Big shout out to the whole cast of Drag Race Holland. It was a lovely season. I enjoyed it very, very much. Even though the queen that I wanted to didn't win, they rarely do. And that is fine. So that is Drag Race Holland. I did not recap it this season. Sorry, everyone. But I did enjoy it. And if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's on WoW Presents Plus here in the United States and around the world. I think the only place it's not in that is in Holland, of course. But we're going to talk about Drag Race UK Season 3. I have notes over, like little notes over here. I'm going to try to remember all of their names. That is my goal for this. I try to get them down the first week. It may not happen. I may have to look down at my notes and see their names, but I'm going to try to go through them. I do also have notes for the runway on my phone, so you will see me glancing down just to get a refresher as to what it is they are doing. But I'm very excited that UK is back. It is my favorite international franchise. I love the queens. I love campy drag, and we get a lot of that. There is cabaret drag, which I also appreciate. So I'm getting all that I needed to. We do have some look queens this season. And that is par for the course as to where the UK drag is heading. So here we go. Let's share my screen and get through this episode. Our first queen into the workroom is Veronica Green. She is our returning queen. She came back painted green. You can't tell it. The dress is actually like a dark green sequins on her. I'm guessing she's coming back as Elphaba from Wicked. I know that is her favorite musical. She's been dying to be cast in it and has not been. We do find out later that another queen has been in it, which is kind of funny. I love the dress. I don't love the green. It's so unnecessary. I don't know why she did it, but she did. But I think the dress is actually really cute. So good job, Veronica Green. Welcome back. Next, we have Kitty Scott Claus, one of my favorite names of the season. I did not realize that she is part of that Girls Aloud girl group with Cheryl Hole, but having heard that, it makes perfect sense to me that she is part of that group. They are very similar in their drag. I think she looks cute in this. I love the big bow. I don't love her hair in this because I think the bow and the shoulders the hair kind of blocks that when she actually sits down and it's pulled out. But I think she looks cute. She looks like Elle from Legally Blonde, and great. She's full of energy, great personality, going to be good television, I believe. Next, we have River Medway, and I think this look is actually really cute. I love these sleeves. I think they're really good. I think her hair is cute. Her face looks great. I was not aware that she was an Asian queen, but I appreciate that as well. And she looks good in this. I mean, the only thing that's missing for me is boobs, but I know that we get a lot of these queens that don't wear boobs now. And that's just something I'm going to have to learn to live with because they're not going to change their ways. But I think River looks good. This is a great entrance look. I think an entrance look doesn't have to be extraordinary. I just think it has to be good. Next we have, oh, I'm gonna get it wrong, but I think this is Scarlet Harlot. I believe that is who this is. She is the one who was in, no, she's not the one in Wicked. But I love this dress. I think this is, it looks like a dress you can buy off the rack. I am all for that. I think the shoes are cute. I think her hair is good. I think she is very, very fun. She's one of my favorites. I enjoyed her from her Meet the Queens as well. She sounds just like Bimini, and that makes sense because they're both from East London. So God love her. I'm a fan of Scarlet Harlot so far. Next is Vanity Milan. Okay, I'm gonna look down because I want to make sure that's her name. Vanity Milan. Yes, I got it. I think this entrance look is not great for me. I don't love it. I get what she's going for. It's a little carnival. It's a little pride. I like the front of it more than I like the back of it. I don't like these boots. And I'm not a huge fan of the wig, but I think she looks really, really good. I know that in her Meet the Queens, I said her makeup looked weird, but I think that was just the lighting that was there because her makeup here looks fantastic. I think she looks good. I think she's got some sass to her, which the show could use, but I'm not a huge fan of the outfit. It looks like this thing is just like stuck on the front of it. It doesn't look like it's actually part of the outfit. Next is Elevade. I love, love, love this name. It's one of my favorite names as well with Kitty Scott Claus. She is the queen that has been on the West End in Wicked and Joseph and the Book of Mormon. She's done it all. So I think there's going to be a little disdain towards her from Veronica Green, but that's fine. Who cares? This dress is very basic, but I think it's also it suits her. I love her giant breastplate. I love the cutout. I have a dress that's very similar to this in red and black leopard with the cutout. And I was like, this is a dress you have to wear a breastplate with because you want to show off that hole with your tits out. So it's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. She is my favorite boy of the season. So, so cute. I hope that we get to see lots of Elevade on this show. Because I think she's a great drag queen and I think she's a super cute boy. Next is Charitza May and had the best entrance line with "Don't hate me because I'm beautiful, hate me because I'm an immigrant." This is so, so funny and so, so political with what's going on in Brexit. So I think this was genius. I actually really enjoy this outfit as well. I like the blazer side of it and then the dress side of it. I think it's smart, it's cute. It shows off her Spanish heritage, and she is so, so funny and so campy, and I can't wait to see more of her. We did get a lot of her story this week, so I was worried. I was like, oh my God, are they getting rid of her already? But I thought that about 2 other queens as well, so who knows? Next is the one and only Victoria Scone. Victoria Scone, if you are from the UK. This is camp drag at its finest. I love it, love it, love it. She is an old school camp queen and I live for it. I think she looks great. I think this outfit is lovely. It's a bit long and she got all tripped up in it a few times, but you know, that's the way it goes. But I think she looks fantastic. And this is the way for our first AFAB queen to come into the workroom with a big, big bang. Next, we have Elektra Shock. I hate this outfit. I hate this hair. I am not a fan of Elektra Shock after this episode. You are going to hear that from me as long as she is on the show, but I think this is kind of boring and bad. This wig is terrible when you see it up close. Yeah, not a fan. Did not impress me at all on this episode. Next, we have Anubis. She's our Egyptian queen. I don't know why she didn't come in looking Egyptian. I mean, She could have come in dressed as Anubis with, you know, if you know what Anubis is, it's the god, the Greek, yeah, the Greek god of afterlife. I don't know, one of the gods of afterlife. I think it's Greek, yeah. And it's the dog head. It's like the dog head, like the greyhound looking dog, just the head. They're in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Oh, Egyptian. She's not Greek, Egyptian. Oh my God. It's the Egyptian god of the afterlife. Yeah, so I was expecting more. Do I like it? Yeah, it's a cute look. The wig is interesting. The dress is fine. The shoes, I'm not a big fan of what I can see, but I love the coat as well. So I think she's fine. But I would have done more. If you're gonna call you the Egyptian queen, you've got to go full force on it, I think. That little eagle on the front is just not enough. Next, this is our Greek queen. This is Crystal Versace with legs up to her tits almost. It's fine. I told you when we did meet the queens that she was going to annoy me, and boy, did she ever annoy me. Is her drag good? Yes. Is her drag great? Yes. Is she annoying? Hell yes. But I think she looks good. This is a great look. It's a perfect entrance look to show who she is. I hate these flat hair wigs, which I'm apparently, again, with the boob issue, I'm just gonna have to get over because people wear them all the time. But yeah, she looks good. She's a great drag queen. Finally, we have Charity Case coming in. I love this dress. I think her face is crazy and I live for it. This hat on her head is spectacular. This is how you come into the workroom as a drag monster. It is something that Drag Race has never had, this kind of monster on the show. They've had Sharon Needles before, but she is not nearly as spooky as Charity Case. I think this is a great entrance. I love that she took that thing out of her mouth and she still looked disgusting and creepy, but also glamorous. So shout out to Charity Case for this workroom entrance. Good job. Rue comes in and we are going to do a mini challenge of Dirty Charades. I think RuPaul has been dying to do this Dirty Charades on the show forever, because she used to talk about it all the time on her podcast, about the different ones that she would make up. Basically, you're taking something that is, usually it's a movie title, and you replace one word that sounds like the word to make it dirty. We had teams and it was Kitty Scott Claus, Ella Day, Charitza May, and Scarlet Harlot. See, I'm trying to get their names down. I keep saying them because I want to get their names down. They were group one. There's no winner in these. They just did it to have fun and maybe get to know each other. I don't know. Group two was River Medway. Oh my God, I forgot her name. Something Milan. Vanity Milan. See, there's two that I can't get. Vanity Milan. Milan is one of them. Then we have Elektra Shock and Veronica Green. And then in our final group, we have Anubis, Charity Case, Crystal Versace. She's the other one that I'm going to keep messing up her name because I want to call her Ariel Versace. But it's Crystal Versace and Victoria Scone, whatever you want to call her. I'm going to call her Scone because I'm from the United States, but I know she says it's Scone. Like I said, this challenge had nothing to do with anything. They just did it to have fun. I think RuPaul wanted to do it. They didn't win anything. Sometimes when they do a mini challenge, the winner gets to assign things, but our first challenge is always a double runway. So there's nothing to assign, nothing to be shady about. They just did it to play a game and fill time. That's it. And I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was really fun. I love that Veronica Green can't count and that she is supposed to be an actress and was the worst one. And I'm pretty sure they did that on purpose. But who knows? Miss RuPaul on the runway in this purple gown, looking lovely. I think this is gorgeous. I didn't think I liked her hair that much, but in this photo, I really, really actually like it. I think it's good. It doesn't need to, with this dress, it doesn't need to be huge, but I think RuPaul looks fantastic. Congratulations to Zaldi on this dress. It's really, really chic and pretty, and the color is lovely. So bravo. Good entrance for RuPaul on Drag Race UK Season 3. Our first category is Queen of Your Hometown, and I've written down these hometowns because I don't know what they are, but this is Victoria Scone, and she is a daffodil from Cardiff in Wales. That's where Victoria was born, is what she said. She's actually not from there, but that's where she does her drag. I think this is super cute. I think it's gorgeously done. She comes from like the pantomime background. This makes perfect sense to me. It's super camp. The cellophane thing around her collar is wonderful. The green sequins tights down to her shoes are fantastic. It is gorgeous, and she looks wonderful. This is the way you start a runway. Next, we have Kitty Scott Claus, and she's from Birmingham, and that is the birthplace of British chocolate. I think that's what she said, British chocolate, UK chocolate, I'm not sure what. This outfit is bad. It's not good at all. But she sells it because she's so funny and campy on the runway, but this outfit is bad. It's just not good even to look at. Next, we have Scarlet Harlot, and she is from, no, that's not Scarlet Harlot. This is Eleva Day from Dagenham. And I don't know what this is about, but it seemed like making auto things, and they wanted equal pay for women. It has a reveal, but I didn't take a picture of it. But I think this outfit is super cute. I wish the hair was up off of her shoulders, almost like in a bouffant, kind of the 50s style, or a beehive, something like that. But I think she looks good. I like the coat. I like the dress that's underneath it. I just don't care for the hair, but that's all. Again, this was Eleva Day. Next is Anubis. She's from Brighton. She told us what this was, and I didn't write it down. I don't remember what it is. But apparently, according to Bimini on the Toots and Boots with Raven, it was fantastic. So I think the look is actually really good. I wish she showed more body in this, because it's very, very, she's really tall is what I've realized. And it makes her look like a big pole because there's no shape to it. So it's just straight up and down. You can't see it in here, but she's waving her arms and her sleeves were really long. And I think that was on purpose. And so I think that's the most interesting part of it. The ice cream cone hair is cute. That is bright, and it's a seaside town, so I understand that. I didn't mind this. I thought it was actually decent. I just wish it was cinched in a little to give her a little more body, because it's very, very up and down pole. Next, we have River Medway. She's from Medway. That's the easy one. And she was doing this statue in the town. I wish they had shown the picture of it when she was doing it, because it would have made more sense. I mean, her runway was so fucking funny. The judges were dying and had no idea what they were laughing at, but they were just dying. And so what it is the statue in the town that's pointing, and the townspeople usually put a traffic cone on its head. There was one picture with it on the pointing arm. So it's very smart. I wish there was more reference to it than we were given, which we didn't get until the runway. Till the judges' critiques. So I think it just makes me laugh. It does look like a little Halloween. It's very witchy with the green dress and the orange hair and the pointy hat like that. But I also think it's very smart, and she sold that runway so much. Next is Crystal Versace. I don't know where she's from. She is from Kent. The same place that River Medway's from. They're both from Kent. I guess Medway is a different place in Kent. I don't know. But she's giving us an English garden. It's beautiful. She looks like Raven. Her face looks just like Raven's makeup. So I don't know if she learned how to do makeup watching Raven, but that is what we're getting on this look. It's gorgeous. It is just a green bodysuit and a hood, but with this Cajun ivy, it really, really takes it to an extra place. So I appreciate that. She looks beautiful. Again, I told you I don't like her, but I'm gonna judge her fairly because this is really, really good. She looks fantastic. Next is Veronica Green, and she's giving us a look from Rochdale, I'm guessing, I don't know. Last season, she gave us Lancashire with the Lancashire Rose. This time we're getting cotton from Rochdale. So I don't know really where she's from. We got 2 different hometown looks. Maybe she lives in Rochdale now. Maybe she lives in Lancashire now. I don't know. I do not like this look. I think it's bad. It looks incredibly homemade. And I can't believe they gave her a pass for this look because it's just not good. I don't like it. This one is Scarlet Harlot. She is East London and she is giving us pearlies. I think she looks stunning in this look. I told you she is one of my favorites. I love this wig. I love the face. I love the pearls. This dress is gorgeous with the sequins doing the body lining. Oh, stunning. The pearls hanging off the sleeves. It is just elegant and beautiful. And it might be my favorite hometown look runway. It's that good to me. I think it's so good. Next we have Elektra Shock, and I don't know where she's from either. She's from Burnley, and she is doing a ode to the miners. I believe she said it was the first female miners that worked in that town, and that is what she's doing. I like her props more than I like the outfit. I don't like her hair. I don't like the shirt. I don't like the bodysuit. I don't like the chaps. I don't like the smudges on her face. I like the axe and the earmuffs, and that's it. Not a fan. Next is Vanity Milan. I got her name right, Vanity Milan, and she is from South London, I believe. Yes, South London. And Bimini said that the numbers that were written on the tulle coat were postal codes. We call them zip codes here. I'm not sure if they're really postal codes or what they're used for, but they're like a zip code here. And then her dress underneath was a tribute to her Jamaican roots. I believe that's Jamaican flag. I believe that's what she said. I think she looks fantastic. I like both pieces of the dress. I know the dress underneath is a little simple, but this coat was gorgeous. The shoes are wonderful. The eye makeup is great. The braids are wonderful. So I think this is a big success for her. Next is Charitza May, and she is from Newcastle, and she is paying tribute to the football/soccer team there. You can see the little soccer ball purse in her hands. The colors are black and white. I guess the colors are black and white, I'm assuming. And then I thought maybe the black and white on the back was a referee, but I think it's just for the team. It's a cute little black dress. The white tights are really good. The shoulder piece is lovely. The hair is gorgeous. The makeup is fun. It's very campy, very fun. I like it a lot. Love. Next is Charity Case. She's giving us the Lancashire Rose this time instead of Veronica Green. And of course, she did it with a twist with her monster edge. And I think this is wonderful. I know it's a mask and masks are very hard, but I really like it on this look. I hope we don't get masks from her too much, but I do like this one. And I love the thorns on the gloves and the tights. I love this tulle rosy skirt with the bodice of roses and then the giant sequin crystallized, I don't know if it's crystals or sequins, but it's sparkly rose on the top of her head of that mask. I think it's really good. So I'm very happy that she did well on this runway. Our next runway is My Favorite Things. The queens got to pick their favorite thing and come dressed as it. So Victoria Scone chose Afternoon Tea. And it's kind of an homage to Lee Bowery as well. I see the Lee Bowery in this so much, and I see Afternoon Tea completely. And I love this look. I want to wear this look. I think it is so smart, so cute. This pattern is impeccable. The little sandwiches that she and her girlfriend made are wonderful. The hair coming out of the top as the handle of the tray is so smart. This is drag excellence. Bravo, you proved why you're on Drag Race. That's all I can say is you proved why you're there because this is really exceptional. Next is Kitty Scott Claus, and she is doing ABBA. Great, it's boring. I said great, it's not great. Great that she's doing ABBA, but this is very boring. It's very simple. This is where I really saw the Cheryl Hole part of it. I was like, oh, yeah, this is something Cheryl Hole would wear. It's exactly it's completely safe in what she's doing. That's it. Next is Eleva Day, and she is doing the progress flag, I think, Pride Progress flag, yes. So it is the inclusion flag with the trans, the people of color, and then the rainbow flag as well. I'm not a huge fan of people wearing the pride flag like this. I mean, I do it for Pride season, don't get me wrong. But this one is actually really gorgeous. I think she did a great job with this. I like that the rainbow is the simple center, and then you have the progressive sides on the outside, which is very, very smart. She looks great. That's all I can say. Her hair and makeup are exceptional. I don't know that she needs that necklace, but it's fine. It doesn't bother me. But I could have lived without it as well, because I think everything else is so, so good. Next is Anubis, and she is giving a sea creature. We didn't get to hear the story on the runway, but she did talk about it backstage, that the last time she was with her father, they went to an aquarium, I guess, and then he died the next day. So that was the last time she actually spoke to him. She's wearing a squid wig, which I think is the best part of her outfit. She put the ink on her face, which I don't think she needed. I think the net would have worked over this dress if it was a little more extravagant. Yeah, maybe like even a different color, dye it like neon or something, but something to really, really showcase it and make it longer, that there's a huge train. It just needed to be bigger. I know she's a gigantic person, and so maybe she couldn't find one that was that big. I don't know. But I just needed to be a little bit bigger. Next is River Medway, and her thing is music. This is as basic as you can possibly get. She has musical notes and treble clefs on her crop top, on her little sleeve cuffs, and on the one cuff of her leg. It's too basic, too simple, too nothing. That's it. I got nothing else to say about it. It's not good. Next, we have, I almost said Scarlet Harlot again, because I just want to say her name, but this is Crystal Versace, and her thing that she likes is cats. I would have preferred if it was Cats the musical, but I think she just did Cats because she wanted to wear this leopard cat suit thing, which she looks stunning in. Again, the makeup is Raven. I do like the red lip with the red gloves. I think that's super, super smart to put that color in there. I love animal print. Her body looks snatched. This waist is tiny. And the ears are correct. She's also wearing a hood in this one. There's no wig again. We had 2 runways with her without a wig. So we'll see if that changes very soon. We'll see. I don't know. But she looks great. She looks great. Next is Veronica Green's, and hers was computer games. I don't know why it wasn't video games, but computer games. And this is terrible. Again, bad, bad, bad. She had 2 really bad runways. Yeah, she's wearing a snowsuit. That's what this is, with some high top shoes. She's got a video controller and a terrible red curly wig. This might be my least favorite on the runway tonight. Next, we finally have Scarlet Harlot, whose name I keep wanting to saying, and hers was also music. And she did music much, much better. Again, it's a simple dress, but it is went 80s. She's got the 80s crimped hair. She's got these giant orange headphones. She's got her Walkman with the cord wrapped all around her body and incorporated into the outfit, which is super smart. And so that's what makes this one much more interesting than the other music. And she had fun on the runway as well. So yeah, I really, really like this. I think she did a great job. Her body looks fantastic in this as well. Yeah, I look forward to seeing her on the show this season. She really, really impressed me this week. Elektra Shock came out, and her favorite thing was her birthday. And so she came out as this child. I hated everything about it. Yeah, didn't love it at all. I think it's bad. The wig is fine for a child. I get that. I didn't understand the blue on her face. I get the tongue that she was licking the lollipop, but why is it on your face? This dress is something that I may have ordered on Amazon 10 years ago. It is very similar. It is a Katy Perry dress, is what they kind of call it on Amazon. Yeah, I didn't like it. My favorite part about it is her jelly shoes. That's my favorite part. Fanny Milan, her favorite thing was Estonia. Okay, and that is because that is where her husband is from. Sure. And so this is the colors of their flag. She did the Jamaican flag and now she's doing the Estonia flag. Great. It is blue, white, and black. There's something about sparrows in this. I don't know if it's in something about that is that's the bird or something. I don't love this as much as I enjoyed her first one. I don't like her hair hanging down on the side like that. It looks like a mistake almost. Yeah, it's fine. It's not my favorite. Charitza May, and her favorite thing is art. She hand painted this entire fucking dress. I love the yellow wig. I love the two colored tights. I love the pop art feel of the colors being placed this way. It is so smart, so good. She did a great job on this dress. And the fact that she hand painted it herself, bravo to you. You are clearly an artist. And I look forward to seeing what you do next. So, so good. Finally, we have Charity Case, and her favorite thing is freak shows. Of course, this is bizarre and terrifying and pretty magical. She did a great job with this. Again, to see this on Drag Race is really, really special. I hope they don't get rid of her too soon because I think she's has something really, really special about her. And I want to see all the different kinds of drag that she does. I know that she also does glamour drag. So I think that we need to see what else there is. I think this is insanely fun and crazy. And her makeup is terrifying to me. Yeah, just terrifying. So that's our runway, everyone. Our tops and bottoms were, the tops were Victoria Scone, Crystal Versace, and Scarlet Harlot. That is number 1, 4, and 5 in that order on these. And our bottoms were Anubis, River Medway, and Elektra Shock. They are number 2, 3, and 6. Those are our tops and bottoms, and we get a little bit of a twist. The top 2 are going to be lip syncing for the win, and the bottom 2 will be lip syncing for their life. That is, it's an interesting little twist. I'm hoping it's only happening this one time. On the season, but who knows? Maybe they'll do it every week. I don't know. That's what I don't know. First sent back to safety is Scarlet Harlot. If you look closely, you can see the cassette tape earrings. That is so, so good. Bravo, Scarlet. I think you did a great job this week. And you had my favorite runway in the hometown looks. River Medway is also sent back to safety. She is not in the bottom 2. She lives for another day. And I think, honestly, her runway for the hometown look is what saved her from being in the bottom 2. Our top 2 were Victoria Scone and I'm just going to call her Ariel Versace again, Crystal Versace. And they will be lip syncing for the win. And they are lip syncing to Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler. This is a great lip sync song. This was a great lip sync. I think they both did a good job. I prefer Victoria Scone's lip sync because she camped it up and had a good time. Crystal Versace gave us a very straightforward lip sync. She had a couple of little tricks in there, but nothing crazy and out of this world. So I think they both did a great job. They did 2 different versions. My personal preference is Victoria Scone, but Crystal Versace was the winner, declared the winner, and I can't argue with it. She did great. She looks great. Again, she is wearing Raven's makeup. That is all I can say about that. And she is our first winner of RuPaul's Drag Race UK season 3, 19 years old, and wins the first repeater badge for the season. That leaves us with Anubis and Elektra Shock in the bottom 2. They are going to be lip syncing to stay in the competition. Was really interesting watching these 2 go against each other because Anubis is like 8 feet tall, especially with this wig, and Elektra Shock, I believe she said she's 5'2". And so they just looked so odd next to each other. It was really, really funny. They are lip syncing to Sweet Melody by Little Mix. Anubis gave us a very straightforward lip sync. and nailed it. I think she did great with the words. I think she knew the words. She made it campy and funny. She even made fun of Elektra Shock doing all of her tricks. Elektra Shock did every fucking trick she possibly could. It was way too much, in my opinion. Half the time you couldn't see her mouth, so you don't know if she was lip syncing at all because her head was down or backwards or spinning or something. Yeah, so I think she did too much and it distracted me from her lip sync. And that is why I preferred Anubis. I preferred Anubis' style of drag anyway. I also didn't think Anubis should have been in the bottom. I think Veronica Green should have been because I think she did terrible this week. But that I'm not on the show. And of course, they pick Elektra Shock to say, because why not? I like that in this picture, her dress looks green, it's blue. I don't know what happened with the color, but she gets to stay. I don't agree with it. And that means we are saying goodbye to Anubis. She is our other 19-year-old queen. So we had one 19-year-old going home and one 19-year-old winning. Fascinating. This is also our Brighton queen. And if you'll remember on season 2, our Brighton queen went home first that season as well. So maybe Rue just doesn't like Brighton, or at least she doesn't like the drag from Brighton. Who knows? Anubis writes her message. It says, camp as something, darling. I can't read that other word because it's red behind it. And then she wrote the curse of Brighton lives on. Love you all, Anubis. And Rue hates Brighton. That's what I'm gonna go with that. Rue hates Brighton. I don't know that to be true. I'm just saying that because 2 seasons in a row, the Brighton Queens have gone home first. And I don't think either were deserved, honestly. Next week, we get a special little thing. I don't know if this is going to be our mini challenge, but apparently Crystal Versace gets to read all of the queens because she won the challenge, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it's like placing them again in order of first to last, or if she just gets to read them all because she's shady bitch. I don't know, but that's what we're going to do. And the challenge is not showing up on here. I'm going to see if I can get to it. I don't know if I can. Let me try. Just want to get it. It's called Dragathon. I just wanted to go see what it was. It's called Dragathon, and it's obviously a take on Peloton. I don't know if it's a skit. Maybe it's not the musical, but I think they're going to be doing dance routines on these fucking bikes, which I think is stupid. But whatever, that's what we're going to get. I'll probably end up loving it because I think it's so stupid. We shall see when it gets here. But that is the episode. I love Drag Race UK. I'm wearing my Union Jack shirt in honor of it. And I look forward to this whole season. I think the queens are fun. I think we're going to get some really, really good drag out of this. I think we're going to get some actually really good lip syncs out of this as well, which is not usually the case in UK. So that is an upgrade for us all. If you want to toot and boot these looks, you can. I'm going to put them up tonight. So look for them either later tonight or tomorrow morning on my Insta story at Sashay Away with Barry. And you can toot with the looks along with us. And I will post the results to my webpage, which is sashayawaywithbarry.com, and they will be on the international page, obviously, because they are international queens. So that's where the results will go up once the polling is over after 24 hours after I put them up. Thanks for watching and listening. Please stay safe out there, everyone. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to say, get the vax if you're able to. Get your booster shot now if you're able to. Wear a mask, social distance. Please, please, please be kind to others and respect others because we are still in this pandemic. It has not gone away. Every time I get a little ache, today I have a sore throat and I'm convinced I have COVID now, but I'm going to wait a day and see. And then if I still have a sore throat tomorrow, I'm going to go get tested again because I don't want to infect others and I need to take care of myself. So please do the same for yourself. That's all I have to say. I can't think of anything else. Again, thank you all for watching and listening. I love you all. Please stay safe out there. Bye-bye.